Yes, greetings, blessings, people. We're here, we're live and direct on the Big Bad Station with yours truly, DJ Kat, and I have a very special guest joining me, okay, all the way out there. Okay, so of course, special guest, let the listeners know and the people know who you are and a little bit about yourself.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
This is Kat-a-lyst from Jamaica.
Nice. Love that.
Yes.
I love that. And of course, let us know a little bit about your journey. How did you get into music? How did it all start for you?
Okay, well, Kat-a-lyst, I'm a humble soul, a God-fearing person, one that try to do the right thing at all times. Well, I'm from St. Anne. I was born in St. Anne, up by 8 miles.
Oh,
where
nice.
my family is from, you know. So I grew up in that community, singing at the age of 5 years old in churches and stuff.
I hear that. Wow. I hear a lot of great artists such as yourself started in the church. What is it about the church that you think kind of makes these great artists? What happens?
It's spiritual.
Yeah.
Most artists that you see perform on the bands and stuff.
Yeah.
Most of them grew up in church.
Okay.
Most of the greats.
I hear that.
Yeah. Yes.
So you did a beautiful song called Try Again, and I love that tune. Tell us about that. Where did that kind of inspiration come from?
Well, that song now, that's one of the most realist songs I did.
Okay.
Because I was like, going through some stuff, some down moments in my life, some disappointments,
Yeah.
And I decided, it comes to me, try again, don't give up, because naturally, I am not a person who easily give up.
I love that.
So,
love that.
Yes, and then Peter Walker, I told him to send me a rhythm, and he sent it, and, as I play the rhythm, that's what I'm hearing, try again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy you keep trying again because you've been producing some great tracks.
Yes, thank you.
I hear that. So, and another one that I really enjoy as well is Heart of Love or Heart I Love. Tell us about that one.
Oh, Heart of Love. Well, I was up by my house, me and my brother vibing and stuff, and I was thinking about the world at large.
Okay.
Thinking about Usain Bolt and Shelley and Fraser, how determined they are. Those track and field persons, how determined they are to reach their goal and make us progress something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I love,
Oh,
and
nice.
then my brother said, yes, Angel, that's a good song. God, I love, no need no words. So that's how I go about it. Yeah.
I love that. Already people are asking me online, why is your name Angel Eyes? I feel like you have to explain that now.
Oh, yeah. It's one of my producers who gave me that name, the Angel Eyes. But my name is Angelita. It's spelled Angelita, Angelita.
Oh, nice.
But people naturally call me Angel.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So do you like being called Angel Eyes? You must do.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
So you know what, sis? I know you've been doing a lot of great works in the studio. How do you kind of prepare to be in the studio? Because we just see the glitz and the glamour on stage. So I want to know, what do you do to prepare your voice and kind of everything around it?
Well, mostly I spend most of my time around my family.
Yeah.
My mom, I'm a staying person.
Nice.
I love going to stage shows and stuff, but I don't really go up and down at parties all the time. I'm also staying, so sometimes I do write and sometimes I just, relax.
I hear that.
So sometimes I just exercise, I eat right, I believe in health is wealth, so I just stay relaxed at most time, and then when the I would say the spirit comes.
Okay, I hear that.
I would say call my producer, I have a song, I want to come record it, or
Yeah.
I feel it. Yeah, it's a feeling thing.
I hear that. So it's very, very organic.
Yes.
I love that. And I had the pleasure of speaking to Peter the other day, Peter Walker, for those who don't know. How did you guys meet?
Yeah.
How did you link up?
Well, we know each other for a long time, because I grew up in Ocheres, Parton, Ocheres.
Okay, yeah.
And he was in, I'm not sure if he's from Ochi, but he was in that area. He knows me from I was on the Magnum Kings and Queens talent show.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, so he used to support me from that time.
Okay.
And yeah.
You know, I feel like I need to ask you about that talent show now. What made you go to that talent show and do what you were doing?
Well, you know, it's my neighbors. It's people around me. Like, yes, I used to take the music, like, just sing at church, sing at karaoke, you know, going 1 and 2 stage shows. And they, like, when I sing, the people would make a lot of noise and cheer for me, my neighbors and my family members. So they like, you have to take it serious, Angel. So I was working at KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken in Ochi, and then my coworkers, like, they would back me up in a little room to sing a daytime, to sing for them. The supervisor, the manager, the workers. So there's a competition coming up, Angel, called Magnum King and Queens, and you have to go on it. So we're not gonna talk to you because they can't be wasting it on the line.
I love that.
Yeah,
a bit of pressure.
I've done it 2 times though.
Okay.
I went 2014 and 15.
Oh wow.
Right. Yeah.
So for those who don't know, what do you have to do? Because people who are listening, they might not know what the talent show is and so on and so on. So what kind of things do you have to do?
Yeah, all right. So it's like they go around each parish, and out of 500 people per day, they choose one or two, one girl and one boy to represent the whole parish.
Okay.
So I'm chosen as the girl to represent Saint Anne, and another guy was chosen to represent, I think, Saint Mary. So I was representing Saint Anne, and so they go around and choose. And so it was a stiff competition. It wasn't easy.
Yeah, I hear that.
I went to second runner-up, so I give thanks.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So what kind of responsibilities that come with? Do you have to do like go out and meet people and stuff once you're given that?
Right. So during the competition, you would go in the street and you would collect money and stuff to buy the phone card to vote, or people would vote for you. So people were voting for me. All over the parish, people vote for me. And so that's one of the reasons why I reached that far.
Oh wow.
You know, once they love your song and love your vibe and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I love that. Well, all I can say is congrats 2 times. So, you know what, sis? I was listening to your song Truly. I mean, what was the inspiration behind that tune?
Oh, well, truly, I was thinking about relationship thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you're in a relationship and it's not working out how you wanted it to, you don't have to cuss and fight or kill each other. You can just walk away.
That's it.
So that's how I come about that story. It's like a little story thing. You know, if you listen to the whole thing,
wow.
You can just walk up instead of, hurting each other physically. Yeah.
So do you write all of your tracks, or does somebody write them for you? How does it work for you?
Yeah, I wrote almost all my songs. Okay. I have like 3 of my other dancehall songs, because I do dancehall music before.
Yeah.
Now, yes. So my brother, Wireless, big up Wireless, he wrote like 3 of them for me.
Okay.
Me and him, it's both of us, but majority of those 3. Move On, Money Tree, and another one. Yeah. So he put that together, me and him. So give thanks for that. I have a brother, he does music too.
Okay, wow. So it's a proper musical family.
Yes, my mom sings.
Oh, wow, nice. Wow, definitely musical family. So, you know what, sis? What kind of things are coming up for you for the future? What's happening so we can check you out?
Right, so I'm working with Creative Sotis right now. So I met them down to Sunday. It was another competition I entered, and I'm one of the top runner-up again in 2022. So I'm still working with them now. It's Paula Surtees, the team. Yeah. So I on a couple shows with Cape Town, Reggae Month. I went on St. Mary come from. Oh, nice. And I'm going on Reggae Sound Fest, Dance All Night.
Okay.
This year.
Yeah. So you're just vibing.
Yes. So we're working.
You know what? I have to ask. Do you get nervous doing these shows, or are you just excited?
No, Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I don't, you know that I don't get nervous at all. The thing is, I love crowd. I don't know. I guess because I was doing it from an early age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't get nervous.
Okay. I like that. The confidence is high. Love that.
Yes, for real.
So, you know, when it comes to the youth and the young people, what would be some of your advice? Because a lot of people are asking, like, what do we do? How do we keep pushing forward, etc. So what would you say?
Well, don't give up. Never give up. Once you believe in yourself and it's something that you love, because it has to be something that you love.
Yeah.
Because if it's something that you don't like, you know, down the line you're gonna just give up, throwing the towel, not gonna bother. But as long as it's something you really want to do,
yeah,
and it makes you happy,
yeah,
because it's about the money, but it's not all about the money. You have to like love it.
Yeah.
So once it makes you happy or it's doing something good for you, never give up. Keep pushing. You know, keep striving. No matter, sometimes it gets slow, but don't give up.
I hear that 100%. But you know, I feel like we need to ask you for a little snippet of your great voice. Would you be up for that?
Sure.
Okay, so whenever you're ready and whatever you feel like you need to sing, then let it out.
Yeah. So I'm going to sing a little part. I'll try again.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. Never give up in life, no matter what you're going through. Hear me now. I'll try again. Even if I fail, when I fail, I'll try again. As long as there's life, I'll shine again. As the sunrise in the morning, I'll rise again. Ooh, hey. Every don't make mistakes. No one is perfect. Not easy to hold up your head in times when you're hurting. Once there's life, there's hope. In God I put my trust. And when the time gets rough, I'm never giving up. I'll try again. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you're bad. So, you know what? You're getting lots of fire coming through on the internet. People are loving your vibes, your energy.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Bless up everyone. Bless up.
Love that. But how can we follow you? How do we support you? Like, how do we book you, etc. Tell us.
Okay, so you can check Miss Paula Surtees or the Creatives for Peace. You can go on Instagram, Creatives #4Peace, or you can check Angel Eyes Ellis.
Yeah.
That's one word, Angel Eyes Ellis. So I have songs for sale, both dancehall and reggae. I'm actually working on some gospel music now too.
Oh, nice.
So you can get those on Spotify, Amazon, CD Baby, Zodiac Music. And they're also on my social media pages at Angel Eyes Ellis. Yes, but the ones for sale is just Angel Eyes.
Okay. I love that.
Right.
You know what, sis? It's been a joy to speak to you. I know it's early out there in JA. I think it's like 9:20 or something now. It's early out there, but you still did the interview and shared a vibe. And I've got to ask before we go, what would you like to say to the listeners and the people who are locked in right now?
Keep on believing yourself. Never forget your maker, your creator. You know, always trust God, always pray, and keep your head up high, heart alone.
Every time. I love that, sis.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
For joining us, and you know, I hope you have a blessed rest of the day. And keep in touch. I'm gonna keep playing your tunes.
Right. Thank you, DJ Kat. Big up the whole of UK. Enough love, enough respect. Big up Jamaica and the world at large.
Hey.
Thanks for everyone listening. Blessings.
Every time. Bless up. Have a blessed rest of the day.
Yeah, same to you.
Bless up. Bless.
Okay, bless.